Okay, welcome. So you're starting off in Child's Pose, and I will let you know when to start that playlist. So just spread the knees wide, reach your hands straight in front of you, bring your forehead down to the mat. This is Derek over here. He will be the master model of this class, so if I'm walking around thinking of what to do, just watch him intensely. So you're spreading the knees wide, reach your hands straight in front of you. I already said that, but I'm saying it again. And you'll sink your hips down towards your heels. And you'll rock that forehead side to side. And no matter what this day started with, no matter how you showed up this morning, just set it all aside for this moment. And we're just showing up for ourselves right here, right now. So a lot of emotions can come up during this time, and a lot of getting antsy, wanting to be with people and be outside in the mountains or wherever you like to go. But just for right now, how can we show up, and what do we need to do to honor our body and honor our minds? Think about an intention that you would like to set. One word, or maybe just ask yourself a question. What do I need more of right here, right now? And whatever that first word is, that first thing that pops into your mind, maybe that's your intention for this class. So start to get a little bit deeper into the breath. We'll just start to think about that intention, that question we asked ourselves. What do I need more of? Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, HA. Letting go of expectations. Deep inhale through the nose. Think about that question for yourself. Big breath in. Exhale, open mouth. Letting go a little bit deeper. Again, deep inhale through the nose. Fill up that breath as you hold to the top. Exhale, HA. Now start to breathe in a little bit deeper, filling up the lungs a little bit more as you hold at the top, and then seal your lips this time. And then just exit the breath through the nose, creating that strong Ujjayi breath. A little bit louder. Deep inhale through the nose, fill it on up. Exhale through your nose. And then one more time with intention, deep breath, inhale. Exhale through your nose. And you'll just keep that continuous breath throughout this class. Start that playlist in 5 seconds. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, start. And now we'll have that music together. It just makes it easier to have it on your side if you want to crank it up. So start to send your hands over to the right side of the mat, bringing that left hand on top of the right, and just sink your hips. Let your forehead hang heavy, and let that left armpit fall in the direction towards the ground. Take 3 breaths here. Take your hands over to the left side of the mat, bringing your right hand on top of the left, and you just relax here. Let that forehead hang heavy, and just have 3 breaths. And then you'll take your hands towards the front of the mat when you're ready. Lengthen through the fingertips as you inhale. Exhale, HA. You'll start to come up into that tabletop, stacking the shoulders, stacking the hips, finding that neutral spine. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, round the spine, look through the legs. Inhale, belly down, shift your gaze up. Deep inhale, breath. Exhale, round. Inhale, belly down, shift your gaze up. Exhale, round. Now come back to neutral spine. Send your right leg towards the back of the room, just lifting that right heel. Maybe roll out that ankle in one direction. Maybe roll out that ankle in the opposite direction. Then start to bend that knee and cross that right knee over the left leg. So just crossing it. If you want to sit back down in between your feetsies, you can slowly take your right hand to your left knee and then just twist over to the left, maybe shifting your gaze over that left shoulder. Maybe we'll just switch sides, take that left hand to that left knee and then switch over to the right shoulder. And then you'll slowly start to come back to that first possession, walking your hands forward as you send your right leg towards the back of the room. Exhale, open it up to the right, all the way over to the right, just your foot. So you'll bring that right foot to the inside, the foot down to the mat, walk your hands in, circle, sweep the hands, go high. And then you'll twist your arms open to the left. Left hand to left heel as the right hand goes up, heel open, deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, you'll slowly start to come back into a tabletop, stacking the shoulders, stacking the hips. Now send your left leg towards the back of the room, roll out that ankle. Just starting nice and easy, roll out that ankle in the opposite direction. And then you'll bend that left knee and cross that knee over the right. Now sit in between the heels, circle sweep, the hands go up. And then you'll twist your hands open to the right, shifting your gaze over that right shoulder. You'll come back to center and then just switch sides for funsies. Beautiful job. Come back to center. Send your left leg towards the back of the room and then open it up to the left, all the way to the left. Bring that inner foot down to the mat, walk your hands in, circle sweep, the hands go high, big breath in. Exhale, twist your hands open to the right. Right hand to right heel as the left hand goes high and you look up, gaze up, deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, come back into a tabletop with both knees back down to the mat. Now tuck the toes, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Weight into your heels, spread your fingers wide, start to push your chest back towards your shins and start to pedal out that puppy. Just bending the knees if you want to, spread the fingers wide as you push your chest back towards the shins. Just finding a nice deep downward facing dog. Right leg goes up to the sky, lift that heel as you inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips, half scorpion. Just lifting that knee high, equal weight into the hands. Now bring that right foot in between the hands. Left knee comes down, easy twist with left knee down. Right hand goes high, look up towards that right thumb, hold here. Exhale, Skandasana. So you're bending that right knee, flexing the left toes back towards the face. This won't be the flow today, but we're just opening up the hips. And then you'll find your way into a Skandasana to the other side, flexing your right toes back towards the face. Now find an easy twist towards the back of your mat. Right knee comes down as the hand goes up for a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold to the top of your mat. Now your feet are hip width distance. Maybe start to grab opposite elbows as you rock the torso side to side or back and forth. Maybe shaking the head yes or shaking the head no. Whatever you need to do to warm up the body. Bring your hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Now inhale halfway, send your hands towards the back of the room. So now the hands are towards the back of the room. You're holding here, flat back. Zip up that belly and then stand all the way up. Bringing your feet together as you inhale, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, high plank, top of a push-up. Just getting ready for your first chaturanga. Know that you can drop your knees at any time. But start to push your heels forward, shoulders go right over the fingertips as you inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, toes come down, eyes lift, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing. And you reset into that downward facing dog. Left leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips, half scorpion. Maybe roll out that ankle. Your left leg is up, your shoulders are square. Come back to three-legged dog, and then bring that foot in between the hands. Right knee comes down, left hand comes up. Twist. Shift your gaze for the inhale breath. Exhale, Skandasana. Bend deep into that left knee, or go as low as you want to, whatever. Then you find your way into Skandasana to the right side of the mat. And then left hand comes down, easy twist again. Knee comes down, hand comes up. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, plant the hands forward, fold with feet together at the top. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, send your hands towards the front of the room. And then start to rise all the way up. Holding here, look up, gaze up, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. With your breath, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low push-up, just moving with intention. Inhale will fill you to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing ha. So nice, relaxing opening of the body. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float as you halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Send your hands forward as you stand all the way up, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift if you want to, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, moving with intention. Inhale, fills you upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float to the top of the mat as you halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back, send your hands forward as the hands go high. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, just moving with your breath. Inhale will fill you to upward facing dog. Exhale resets you into that downward facing ha. Inhale, right leg goes up to the sky, big breath in. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands, crescent lunge. Back heel is high, hands are up, shoulders are down and back away from the ears. Inner rotate your palms, have the pinky fingers in and your thumbs towards the back corner of whatever room you are in. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, lower that left knee down and cactus the arms. Holding here. So now the left knee is just hovering 2 inches off of the mat. Tuck the tailbone, holding here. This should feel fantastic. We're just warming up. Breathing here. So your knee is bent, hovering, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to crescent lunge as you inhale. Exhale, swoosh the hands back and lift that right heel off of the mat. So now the right heel is high and you're squeezing the shoulder blades together. So both heels are high off of the mat and your feet are hip width distance. As both heels stay up, start to go into an exalted crescent. So just circle your arms up as your right hand comes to your left hamstring and your left hand goes up to the sky. Both heels are up here. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. Right heel comes down, both hands come down. Standing splits as the left leg goes high. Just lifting that heel. It's early. You're literally just think about it as lifting your left leg. So you're just lifting the left leg, even if it's just in line with the hip. Holding here. Now find single-legged Tadasana as the left knee comes up to a tabletop. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale, open up that left knee to the left as you cactus your arms. Now you're gonna send your left leg back, warrior 1. Back heel comes down as the hands come up. Exhale, open up into warrior 2. Deep bend in that right knee. Peel that knee open towards the right. Gaze drishti over the fingertips. You're gonna straighten out that right leg as left hand comes to that right wrist. Have a deep stretch on the left side, right side body. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low push-up. Just warming up, breathing. Inhale, fills you upward facing dog. Exhale, resets you into your downward facing ha. Now left leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands, rise up to that crescent lunge. Back heel is high. Know that on the next round, we'll be moving one movement to one breath. Sit a little bit deeper. Hands go a little bit higher and back. Inhale through the nose, back heel is high. Exhale, cactus the arms as you lower that right knee 2 inches off of the mat. Hold it here. Tuck the tailbone slightly, flat back. Hold here, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Just hovering that right knee 2 inches off of the mat if it feels okay on the knees. Holding here. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. Rise up to crescent lunge. Deep breath in, hands go high. Exhale, swoosh the hands back as the left heel lifts off of the mat. So now both heels are high. Holding here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together still. Breathing. Know that when we go into that exalted crescent, you will keep both heels high off of the mat. So hold here for 5. Both heels high for 4, 3, 2. Both heels high. Inhale, start to find your way into that exalted crescent with the left heel high off of the mat. Deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, plant the hands, standing splits as the right leg goes up to the sky. And you just hold here, literally just lifting your right leg. Don't overthink the process. Like I did this morning when I was having a mental breakdown. Holding here. Continue to lift, 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 and then stand all the way up. Single-legged Tadasana, rooting down strong through that left leg as you flex that right foot. Exhale, cactus as you just open that knee to the right, squeezing the shoulder blades together. You're gonna go into a warrior 1 now. For your inhale breath, back heel comes down, hands come high. Exhale, open up into that warrior 2. Holding here, gaze over those front fingertips. Peel left knee, open to the left, sit a little bit deeper. Now straighten out that left leg as you take your right hand to your left wrist, big stretch as you inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, high to low push-up, just moving with your breath. Inhale will fill you up. Exhale to downward facing. Beautiful. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float as you halfway lift flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana chair pose. Sit deep into your hips. Shoulders down and back, just like you started with any posture. The hands can be a little bit wider so the shoulders can relax. Inner rotate the palms, folding here. Breathing here. 5, 4, 3, 2, forward fold. Exhale. Crow pose or halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga, just moving with your breath, moving with intention. You fill up for that upward facing dog, and you reset for downward dog. 1 movement to 1 breath. Right leg steps forward. Rise up to crescent lunge. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, cactus as the left knee hovers. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, swoosh the hands back as the right heel comes high. Inhale, exalted crescent as the left hand goes up to the sky. Exhale, plant the hands, standing splits as the left leg goes up. Inhale, single-legged Tadasana, left knee comes high. Exhale, cactus as you open that left knee. Warrior 1, back heel comes down, hands up. Exhale, open up to 2. Straighten out right leg, left hand grabs right wrist. Exhale, flow through a vinyasa. Just moving with intention. Inhale, fills you up dog. Exhale, HA. Inhale, left leg steps forward. Rise up to that crescent lunge. Deep breath in. Exhale, cactus as you lower that right knee. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, swoosh the hands back as the left heel lifts. Inhale, exalted crescent, right hand goes high. Exhale, plant the hands, standing splits, right leg goes up. Inhale, single-legged Tadasana, lifting that knee. Exhale, twist, or knee comes to the right, hands open. Inhale, warrior 1, hands go up. Exhale, open up into 2. Straighten out that left leg, right hand comes to left wrist. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa, high to low push-up. Deep inhale fills you up. Exhale, resets you. Bend your knees as you gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float as you halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Utkatasana for the breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Crow pose or halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga again. Deep inhale. Deep exhale, HA. Right leg goes up to the sky, deep inhale breath. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips, stay or flip your dog. Knowing that you can stay there, or you can flip. We'll come right back to it in 5, 4, 3, 2, back to three-legged dog. Right leg goes high. Exhale, crescent lunge. Bring that foot forward as the hands go up. Exhale, cactus the arms, lower that left knee. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, swoosh the hands back, right heel goes high. Inhale, exalted crescent as the left hand goes up. Exhale, plant the hands, standing splits, left leg goes high. Inhale, single-legged Tadasana, hands up. Exhale, open as you cactus. Warrior 1 as you inhale. Exhale, open up to 2. Inhale, straighten out that right leg. Go back to a warrior 2. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale to side angle. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up. Push that right knee away with the elbow. Peel that left shoulder back. Lengthen through the left fingertips. Maybe send both hands towards the front of the room. Inner rotate those palms. Awesome job. Breathing here. Is it hot in here? 4, 5. Maybe it's just me. 4, not in a weird way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, plant the hands, do 3 push-ups or just chaturanga. I don't know why I always say push-ups. Great job. Nice, Atya. Inhale, fill up dog. Exhale, HA to the asana. Yay, left leg goes up to the sky, breath in. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips, stay right here or flip your dog. Because I know a lot of you want to flip, and you flip, and you own, and you do. Nice, Gwenny. Hips go high, head falls back. 3, beautiful. 2, 1. Back to three-legged dog. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands. Rise up to crescent lunge. Exhale, lower that right knee, cactus. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, swoosh the hands back as the left heel lifts off the mat. Inhale, exalted crescent, right hand goes high, heel is still up. Exhale, plant the hands, standing splits as the right leg goes high. Inhale, single-legged Tadasana, right knee up. Exhale, open as you cactus those arms. Inhale, warrior 1, big breath in. Exhale, open up into warrior 2. Inhale, straighten out that left leg, grab that wrist. Exhale, back to 2. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior, and then you find side angle on this side. You can always rest that elbow on that thigh. You can push that left knee away, or that left hand can come down to the mat. Holding here, this music is exciting. Breathing here. Maybe send both hands towards the front of the room if you like to do that. Otherwise, stay where you are. We always own where we are. 5, peel right shoulder, open a little bit more. 4, 3, 2, reverse your warriors. You stay low into the lunge. Exhale, chaturanga or 5 push-ups for fun, for free, whatever. 3, 5, I don't know. It's fun for you. 3-ish, 2-ish, 1-ish. Inhale, upward facing dog, big breath in. Exhale, HA to the beautiful. Always resetting back into your down dog and reconnecting back to that intention, that question that you asked yourself. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float as you halfway lift. Exhale, fold asana. Inhale, utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Crow pose or halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, jata, freaking ranga, high to low push-up. Your inhale will bring you to that upward dog. Your exhale will find yourself into that downward facing dog. Now, right leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to your right elbow. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to your left elbow. Hold here. Straighten out that leg to the left side of the mat. Maybe lift that left hand up. So everyone, just straighten out that right leg to the left side of the mat. The hips go high. In 3 seconds, you're going to keep that right leg exactly where it is and bring both hands down. In 3, in 2, 1. Both hands come down to the mat and do 3 push-ups. For 1, maybe little push-ups. 2, 3. 3-legged dog. Right leg goes up. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands. Crescent lunge. Deep breath in. Exhale, cactus as you lower left knee. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, swoosh the hands back as the right heel lifts. Inhale, exalted crescent, left hand goes up. Exhale, plant the hands, standing splits, left leg high. Inhale, start to come up into that single-legged Tadasana. Exhale, cactus as you open up that left knee. Warrior 1, deep breath in. Exhale, open up into warrior 2. Straighten out that right leg. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Flip your palm as you reverse. Exhale to side angle. Send both hands towards the front of the room. Lift your left heel, turning your belly down towards that right thigh, and then find your way into an Utkatasana chair pose. Sit deep into your hips. Bring your hands to heart center. Reach the crown of the head forward, and left elbow goes to the outside of the right knee. Pushing that right palm down into the left. Your knees are in line, your hips are square. Booty below the heart as you open up those arms or go into a side crow if that is in your practice, if that is what you're working on. Otherwise, always remembering it is just as difficult to stay right here. I'm trying not to balance this whole class, like usual. Breathing here. For 3, take this where you want to take this. For 2, 1, come back to Utkatasana. Exhale, swoosh the hands back behind you this time. Stand all the way up as you inhale, big breath in. Exhale, cactus the arms, all the cactus asanas. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, forward fold. Crow pose or halfway, lift flat back. Exhale, flow through your vinyasa, high to low, or no, you can skip it. Just finding your way back into a downward facing. Beautiful. Left leg goes up to the sky, don't overthink. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale to your left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to your right elbow. Now hold here, straighten out that leg, wild thing. Right hand comes up, hips go high, head falls back. Taking this where you want to take this, lift up. You're gonna keep your left leg there in 3, in 2. Both hands come down to the mat and do 3 push-ups. I think 1, a 2, a 3. 3-legged dog, left leg goes high. Exhale, bring that foot in between the hands, crescent lunge, deep inhale. Exhale, cactus as you lower the right knee. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, swoosh the hands back as the left heel comes up. Inhale, exalted crescent, right hand goes high. Exhale, plant the hands, standing splits, right leg up. Inhale, single-legged Tadasana as the knee comes up. Exhale, cactus as you open up that right leg. Inhale, warrior 1, back heel is down. Exhale, open up into 2. Straighten out that leg as you grab that left wrist. Exhale, back to a warrior 2. Flip your palm as you reverse your warrior. Exhale to a side angle. Once you're in side angle, send both hands towards the front of the room and rotate the palms. Lift your right heel off of the mat as your belly turns down towards that left thigh. Hold here, and then find Utkatasana at the top of your mat. Bring your hands to heart center as you reach the crown of the head forward. Then right elbow goes to the outside of that left knee, pushing that left palm down into the right. Check your knees. Look down at them physically and make sure they're in line. If not, you just put them back into place. Hips are low. Hips are square. Oh, I love this song. You can open up your arms. You can go into that side crow. Nice work, nice work. Beautiful. Nice, Meg. Take this where you want to take this. 5. Beautiful. For 4. You've got this, Gina. 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Utkatasana chair pose. Swoosh the hands back behind you. Stand all the way up. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, swing left arm underneath the right, palms to touch, thumbs toward the face. Getting ready for eagle, so you'll sit down into the hips. You'll bring that left leg up and over the right. So left leg is over, left arm is under. Engage belly to spine. Lift the elbows a little bit higher. Focus on your breath. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, sleep that eagle. Elbows come down towards the knees, rounding here, connecting here. Fingertips in the direction towards the ground. Now you'll start to send your left leg towards the back of the room, hands towards the front of the room. Square your hips and send both hands towards the front of the room. So now you're in a warrior 3. Your hips are square. You're lifting that left heel high, holding here. Bend that right knee as the left ball of the foot comes down and you find your way back into that crescent lunge. Exhale, lower the left knee, hover and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hands up, breath in. Exhale, extend your hands back behind you as you lift that right heel off of the mat. Inhale, exalted crescent as the left hand goes high, right heel is still high. Exhale, plant the hands, standing splits. Stay right where you are. You can go into a handstand if you like to go there. Otherwise, you can just stay in that nice standing split. Taking your right hand around the right calf. Taking 2 hands around that calf, taking this where you want to. Playing with some hops, trying to bring your forehead towards the shin. And you just lift, focus on breath. Holding here. You've got this. Yes? For 5. Yes. 4, 3, 2, stand all the way up to single-legged Tadasana. Left knee comes high. Now bring your knee over to the left, hands open to the left. Now hands are up. You can hold right here. You can straighten out that left leg and take your left hand right underneath that left thigh if you want to, holding here. Breathing here. In 3 seconds, you're gonna open up into a half moon. In 3, in 2, 1. Find your way into that half moon. Releasing that left leg towards the back of the room as you stack the hips, stack your shoulders, flex that left foot, flare your toes. Holding here. Breathing here. 3, 2, warrior 1. Deep breath in. Exhale, open up into that warrior 2. Straighten out right leg. Breathing. Exhale, back into 2. Flip palm, reverse warrior. Exhale to side angle. Right hand down, left hand up. Take your left hand to your low back, coming into a half bind. Maybe go into a full bind, connecting the hands behind you. Maybe bird of paradise if you like to go there, and if you're nice and warm in the hips. Otherwise, stay where you are. Keeping that right angle in the right knee. Maybe shifting your gaze up towards that thumb, and if it's too much, just shift your gaze down towards that right big toe, that right thumb toe. Beautiful, holding here. Or taking this to your fullest expression. For 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse your warrior. Right hand goes high. Exhale, plant the hands, 3-legged dog. Right leg goes up to the sky. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale to your left elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale to your right elbow. Hold here or fly into that arm balance. Otherwise, you just hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, back to 3-legged dog, and then chaturanga, maybe leaving that right leg up as you flow through a vinyasa. Your inhale will fill you. Your exhale will down dog you. Reset here, deep inhale breath. Exhale, HA, beautiful. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or float as you halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, hips come low, Utkatasana chair pose. Exhale, half chair, just swoosh the hands back behind you. Stand all the way up as you inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Hands go up again. Exhale, swing that right arm underneath the left, palms to touch, thumbs toward the face. Then sit deep into your hips and bring your right leg up and over the left. So just going over to the other side. Maybe tucking your toes behind the calf. Elbows go a little bit higher. Elbows and knees in line. Zip up belly to spine. Can you sit a little bit deeper? Deep inhale, breath through the nose. Exhale, sleep that eagle. Elbows come down towards your knees, rounding here. Connecting here, fingertips in the direction towards the ground, holding. Uncross your right leg, send your right leg towards the back of the room. Send your hands towards the front of the room when you're ready, finding that warrior three. Try to square your hips. Lift that right heel higher, flex the foot. So just reaching here, forward and back. Beautiful job, 3, 2, 1, crescent lunge, deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, cactus the arms, lower that right knee and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, swoosh the hands back as the left heel comes off of the mat. Inhale, exalted crescent as the left hand goes to right hamstring, left heel is high. Exhale, plant the hands, standing splits as the right leg goes up. You can go into a handstand here if you want to. You can take left hand around left calf, both hands around left calf, forehead towards the shin, handstands, whatever asana you want. Breathing here. Taking this where you want to take this. Continue to kick, kick, kickity kick. Single-legged Tadasana, right knee comes up into that tabletop as the hands go high. Exhale, cactus as you open up. You can stay right here, maybe open up the hands this time. You can maybe straighten out that right leg, maybe take your right hand right underneath that right thigh. Holding here. Breathing here. Stay exactly where you are. Focus on that breath. Try not to escape the asana. The asana. Nice asana. Holding here. Lift that heel a little bit higher. And then you're going to open up into that half moon. Left hand will come down. Right hand will come up. Try to stack your right hip right over the left. Flex your right toes. Lift that heel a little bit higher. Holding here. Breathing here. And then inhale, warrior one, hands go high. Exhale, open up into warrior two. Straighten out that left leg as you grab that left wrist. Exhale, back to a warrior two. Flip your palm as you reverse your warrior. Exhale to a side angle. And you're gonna stay right here in your side angle, or you're gonna take your right hand to the low back if you want to. You can come into a full bind if you want to connect the hands behind you. Bird of paradise, if you'd like to go there as well. Otherwise, just stay exactly where you are. Breathing here. Continuing to peel that right shoulder back. Take this where you want to take this. Find that fullest expression, and when you're ready, you'll come back into that side angle. Inhale, reverse your warrior once again. Exhale, plant the hands. Three-legged dog as the left leg goes up to the sky. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left elbow, hold here or fly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to three-legged dog. And then flow through your vinyasa, maybe leaving that left leg up. Inhale, fills you up, dog. Dog. Exhale, downward facing. Beautiful job. Bring your knees down to the mat and come into a tabletop. stacking the shoulders, stacking the hips, la, 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 la. Keep your knees hip width distance. Keep your hips right above the knees, and then walk your hands towards the front of the room. Just bringing that chin all the way down to the mat. Your hips stay high. Take a couple breaths. And then you'll walk your hands back into a tabletop. That was really nice. Nice little break, yeah? Send your right leg towards the back of the room. Send your left hand towards the front of the room. Lift your left thumb and lift your right heel as you inhale. Exhale, squeeze elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach, lengthen, hold here, bend the knee, grab the foot, kick into the hand. And you flare your toes and you shift your gaze over that left shoulder maybe. Find that expression, continue to kick, kick, kick. Then bring both hands down to the mat and bring that right foot in between the knee, the hands, root down through that left hand, right hand comes up. Just twisting, holding here. Exhale, Skandasana, just like in our warm-up, flexing the left toes back towards the face. And then come into Skandasana, flexing the right toes back towards the face. Now you're gonna bring that right foot down and reverse your warrior. Deep breath in. Exhale to side angle. Now you're gonna reverse your triangle as you straighten out that right leg, grab that right wrist, and then exhale to Trikonasana. Right hand comes down, left hand comes up. Make sure that back left foot is at a 45-degree angle. The left hip is sort of sending in the direction towards the corner of the room in front of you. I didn't say that properly, but whatever. So you can stay here, or you can do whatever you want with your arms, maybe sending both hands towards the front of the room. So many things to do with your arms. Yes. Hold your arms up, arms and shoulders. Breathe in here. 4, 3, 4, 2. Rise all the way up. Turn your right toes in. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Flat back, forward fold. Start to use the hands to grab the outer edges of the feet. Tripod headstand is an option, or stay right here. Let this feel fantastic. I love this song. Breathing. Hips are in line with the heels as you use those biceps to bring that crown even closer. If you are in a tripod headstand lead, good job. You'll slowly start to bring your feet all the way back down to the mat. And you'll slowly start to bring your hands all the way back down to the mat if you haven't already. Now find your way into a low lunge towards the front of the room. Low lunge. Now send your hands towards the front of the room. Yes. Now lift your right heel off of the mat. Yes. Even more fun. Now bring your hands to heart center as you inhale. Exhale, twist left elbow to the outside of that right knee. Push that right palm down into the left. Maybe you open up those arms. Maybe this is enough because both heels are off of the mat. We'll all open the hands together and bring that right heel down in 5, 4, 3, 2, open up the arms and exalted crescent. Right hand to left hamstring, left hand goes high. Exhale into a revolved half moon. Square the hips. Left hand is down to a block to the ground where it hovers. Right hand is high or at the low back and your hips are square. Now find your way into a single-legged Tadasana as the left knee comes up. Exhale, feet are hip width distance as you forward fold asana. Take your 2 peace fingers and hook them around the big toes. Bend your knees as much as you'd like to make that happen. Then you'll inhale, lengthen the spine, flat back. Exhale, pull elbows to the sides of the room. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, pull. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, crow pose. Place your hands in front of your feet. Bend your elbows, bring those knees up onto the triceps. Always have to have a crow somewhere in the class. So you can play with creating that shelf with the triceps and maybe bringing 1 or 2 feet off of the mat. You can also alternate the feet. Go into a tripod headstand if you'd like to go there. Otherwise, you just stay exactly where you are. Also, option to go into a Malasana wide-legged squat. Hands to heart center as you push the knees away with the elbows. Beautiful. Engaging the belly, no matter where you are, always. Whoa. Maybe you find your way back into a crow pose if you're in a tripod headstand, and if you're in a crow, shoot back to chaturanga, high to low push-up. Inhale fills you to upward facing dog. Exhale resets you, HA to the high. Beautiful. Bring your knees down to the mat, coming back into that tabletop. Send your left leg towards the back of the room. Send your right hand towards the front of the room. Lift that right thumb, lift that left heel as you inhale. Exhale, squeeze elbow to knee. Inhale, reach, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen, hold here. Bend the left knee, grab the foot, kick into the hand. Otherwise, just stay exactly where you are. Flare your toes. Kick into that hand. Take this where you want to take this. Find that expression. And then slowly start to send that left leg towards the back of the room. Both hands are down. And bring that left foot in between the hands. Find that nice easy twist as the right knee stays down and the left hand comes up. Just a nice warm up for the evening. And then you'll find your way into a Skandasana. Bend deep into that left knee. Flex the right toes back towards the face. And then you'll find your way into a Skandasana to the right side, flexing the left toes back towards the face. Now reverse your warrior when you're ready, rebending that left knee as the left hand goes high. Exhale to a side angle. Inhale, reverse the triangle. I think taking your right hand to that left wrist, reach through the fingertips as you inhale. And then find Trikonasana. Sass your hips back as the left hand comes down and the right hand comes up. Are you sassing the hips? You better sass those hips back. Your back foot is at a 45-degree angle, so the right hip is slightly down, but you're twisting from the rib cage. You can take right hand to the low back. You can send both hands towards the front of the room if you want to. Otherwise, you stay right here. Not a lot of weight in the left hand as you're lengthening through the right fingertips. So you'll hold here. And when you're ready, you'll rise all the way up. Turn your left toes in. Interlace your hands at your low back as you squeeze the shoulder blades down and back. And then flat back, forward, fold. So you can always go into that tripod headstand. You can keep interlacing and driving the hands right above the head, over the head. You can go into a splits if you want to. Whatever you need. Always listening to what you need. Just like you asked that question. If you want to, you can always bring that left hand down and the right hand can go up for a twist. And maybe you switch hands, bringing the right hand down and the left hand can come up. And then when you're ready, you'll bring both hands down to the mat. You'll walk yourself into a low lunge, back heel is high, and you'll send your hands towards the front of the room, just hovering that belly right over that left thigh. You're not resting the belly, you're just hovering. Now bring your hands to heart center as the back heel comes off of the, or left heel comes off of the mat, so both heels are high. And then you twist, right elbow to the outside of that left knee. Pushing that left palm down into the right with both heels high. And you breathe here. You can always open the arms. Otherwise, we'll all open them together in just a moment. In 5, 4, relaxasana, 3, 2, open up those arms. Exalted crescent as the right hand goes high, root down through that left foot. and you'll rise into that revolved half moon, balancing on that standing left leg. You can take that left hand to the low back. Your hips are square. Your toes are in the direction towards the ground, but your heel is high. Breathing here. Holding here. 4, 3, and then we'll find single-legged Tadasana in 2. 1, single-legged Tadasana, right knee comes up to that tabletop. Exhale, sit down into your chair, feet together. Beautiful job. Now lower that booty a little bit more. Lower that booty a tiny bit more. Lower, 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 boat pose. So now that the hips are down and the legs are up, hands to the sides, palms facing up. You can also straighten out the legs if that feels better for you. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale to low boat, hover the feet and hover those shoulders. Inhale, come back to boat. Exhale, hover. Inhale, come back to boat. Exhale, hover. Inhale up. Exhale, hover. Inhale, it's fun. Exhale, hover. Take your legs up to the sky. Woo. Take your hands behind your ears. Bend your knees. And then you're just going to crunch together for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't give up. 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold here for 10, 9, 8. Everything crunches. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Yogi bicycles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Double time. Go fast for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold here. Whatever elbow is to that knee. Pulse the long leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Switch sides and pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hug the knees into the chest for a deep breath in. And then straighten out those legs. Feet towards the front of the room or whatever side of the room. Hands towards the back. Big stretchy McStretchersons. I'm so cool. Lengthen here. And then bring the soles of the feet together. Knees spread wide. Hands back behind you as you squeeze the soles of the feet together. Push the feet down into the mat. And just lift those hips up. Breathing here. And then slowly lower the hips down. Hug the knees into the chest. And start to rock and roll towards the front of the room. Just a nice relaxing rock. Finding your way back into a downward facing doggy. Yes. Yes. Inhale, hinge forward to high plank. And then slowly lower all the way down into the belly. Beautiful. Send your hands towards the front of the room. Hands towards your hands towards the front of the room, feet towards the back of the room. And then just lift the hips. Lift the feet, lift the hands. Holding here. Breathing here. Can you lift a little bit higher? Can you lift those legs completely off of the mat? Maybe start to swim. Swim, swim. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Now you're going to take your hands out to the sides. All the way out to the sides like you're getting ready to do a wide push-up. But come, have little tent hands. So your palms are up, but your fingertips are down. Legs together. Push the low belly down into the mat. Rise the chest up. Deep breath in. Exhale, left ear comes down to the mat. Inhale, come back to center, big breath in. Exhale, right ear comes down. Use your breath as you inhale, you fill up. Exhale, left, down. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, right here, down. Now come back to center, deep breath in. And then lower the forehead down to the mat. Bend your knees. Take your hands to the outer edges of the feet or ankles. Start to root down into that low belly as you exhale all the air to the lungs. And then you inhale, lift up. Lift those knees. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Rise that chest. Open up that heart. Take this where you want to take this. Knees are hip width distance. Kick, kick, kick. And then lower down. Belly down, Shavasana, left cheek down to the mat. You can bend your knees and windshield wiper the feet side to side. Then once you come back to center, take your hands to the sides, palms facing down, right down by the ribs, and rise into an inhale back to a downward facing dog. Right leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, half pigeon, knee comes over to the right side of the mat, foot comes over to the left. Square your hips as you rise that chest up. Deep inhale breath. Exhale, lower down to your forearms or reach the hands straight in front of you. You just relax here. Hips are in the direction towards the ground. Let the head hang heavy down to the mat or to your arms or to a block or a pillow. If this is too much for you, you can always come down onto your back, coming into a reclined pigeon, crossing that right heel over the left knee. So just listen to the body. Make sure to keep your feet flexed. Have a couple more breaths in and out through your nose. If you want to go into that variation, feel free to go there. And when you're ready, you'll slowly start to rise that chest up, sending that right leg back behind you, finding your way back into that downward facing dog. Now left leg goes up to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, half pigeon. Knee comes over to the left side of the mat, foot comes over to the right. Square your hips as you rise that chest. And then you'll lower down to your forearms when you're ready. Otherwise, if you're in reclined pigeon, you cross that left heel over that right knee, interlace your hands behind that right hamstring, and you just relax here. Always listening to the body. Always coming back to your own center. And think about that question that you asked yourself. What do I need more of right here, right now? And repeat that word or that phrase over and over in your mind. Maybe go into a variation if you went there on the other side. Otherwise, just stay exactly where you are and have a couple more breaths in and out through the nose. When you feel even on this side, you'll slowly start to walk your hands back in, rising that chest up, sending that left leg back behind you for three-legged dog as you inhale. Exhale to downward facing dog. Knees come down to the mat when you're ready. You can go into a camel pose or you can just get a drink of water. And once you get that camel pose, you just do whatever you need to do. But once you're done drinking that water, if you chose to drink water, you'll come all the way down onto your back and send the legs up to the sky. But move at your own pace. So just listening to what needs to happen right now. You can take your hands underneath your hips and flex the feet, keeping the feet straight up, heels right above the hips. You can start to support your hips and send your toes in the direction towards the ground behind you, finding your way into a plow pose. But don't look at the screen, just keep your chin to center to protect that spine. So toes are going in the direction towards the ground behind you, but they don't need to ever touch the ground. Try to support those hips. Plow is a great place to stay, or you can also send your feet straight up towards the sky, finding that shoulder stand, pushing through the balls of the feet as you flare your toes, trying to create one straight line with the body. So hips more towards the back of the room, feet more towards the front of the room, trying to create that straight line. You can stay right here, or you can also find a deaf man's pose, bringing the knees to the sides of the ears as the hips stay high. If this is super comfortable for you, you can take your hands to the outer edges of the feetsies. This is a great place to stay, or know that you can always just meet in happy baby pose, rolling down one vertebrae at a time, heels stack above the knees. You're pulling the feet down as you're pushing the feet into the hands, creating that resistance. And then you'll just rock side to side, massaging out that spine, saying thank you to your neighbor, saying thank you to yourself, right?
Thank you, neighbor.
Yes, thank you, neighbor. Found you next door. Great. Sides of the mouth upwards. Hug the knees into the chest, last little bit. Send your left leg all the way down onto the mat. Interlace your hands below that right knee and squeeze that knee up and towards the right armpit. Flex that foot, feel that pinch sensation. And then exhale, supine twist. Knee comes over the body to the left side of the mat. Right hand comes over to the right, and you can shift your gaze over that right palm. Try to keep your shoulders planted as you twist. And then you'll come back to center, squeeze that knee in one more time. And then release that right leg down. Left leg comes up. Interlace below that left knee, squeeze that knee up and towards the left armpit, flex the foot. Feel that pinch sensation as you inhale. And then supine twist when you exhale. Knee right, hand left, shoulders glue down to the mat. And maybe you shift your gaze over that left hand. Then you close the eyes. Nowhere to be, nowhere to rush. You're not rushing here. You'll slowly start to come back to center, hugging that knee in one more time. Give it a big squeeze in. And then release both legs long, both hands back behind you. Big stretch as you inhale. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Grab opposite elbows around the legs as you bring that forehead up to meet the knee. Squeeze yourself into one tiny little ball of contracted energy. And then exhale, Shavasana, letting the feet splay to the sides, hands to the sides, palms facing up. Eyes are closed and mind is off, and you'll just reset here. Notice your breath. For now, just have a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, HA. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, HA. If you're still holding on to anything, deepest breath in, deepest breath of the class. Deep inhale, hold here at the top. Exhale, HA. And you reset. And you're okay in the stillness, and you're not rushing to leave this position. You get to be here. No matter what happens, can you choose to step onto your mat, flow, let things go, and then arrive in stillness and be okay in that stillness? Feel free to stay on your mat. It'll probably get loud if I just turn this on. But the light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.